welcome to another episode of the God Guys podcast. Today, we are going to look at Colossians 1:24. It reads, Paul says, I am glad when I suffer for you in my body, for I am participating in the sufferings of Christ that continue for his body, the church. This verse is a powerful testament to Paul's unwavering faith. Despite being in prison and facing numerous hardships, he found joy in his sufferings because he saw them as a way to share in the sufferings of Christ. It's a perspective that can really change the way we view our own trials and tribulations. Imagine this. Paul, likely writing from a prison cell, is talking about the joy he finds in suffering. It's a counterintuitive message, but it's one that can provide us with a lot of comfort. Suffering isn't something to be avoided, but something to be embraced because it brings us closer to Christ. This verse also reflects the deep connection between Christ and the church. Paul is saying that when we suffer, we are not alone. We are participating in the sufferings of Christ that continue for his body, the church. It's a reminder of the unity we share with Christ and with each other as part of the church. So, how can we apply this in our life? First, let's shift our perspective on suffering. Instead of seeing it as something purely negative, let's see it as a means of spiritual growth and a way to deepen our connection with Christ. Second, let's remember that we are part of the body of Christ, the church, and in our sufferings, we are not alone. Thanks for joining us today. Remember, suffering can lead to joy and to a deeper connection with Christ. Embrace the challenges you face, knowing that they bring you closer to Him.